The first use case we'll explore is alerting on the activity of AWS WAF. So what this means is sometimes AWS WAF will block traffic we do not want it to block. In this case, the Googlebot. The Googlebot is essential for improving SEO and indexing web pages so that they appear in the Google search engine and therefore users can organically find your content. However, we have a problem, which is that the WAF appears to have blocked Googlebot, and we want to know when that's happened. So I'm going to talk through the configuration for this alarm. I have a name and a description, as one might expect. I've also put the impact in here. Often this is a good idea, as well as, if you have it, a link to a runbook to remediate the issue, although we'll look at remediation in a moment. You can see that this alert severity has a type warning, so we're not saying maybe get everyone out of bed, but it's worth noticing. We're marking it, we could have marked it as a security alert as well, and we could say that this is a medium security alert, for example. That's up to us. It's a standard alert type, meaning that it counts the number of logs, and it's looking for a log record. So it exists log record. This indicates that it came from AWS WAF, or the generator we have for AWS WAF. Then that the user agent contains the word Google, which is a pretty good indication of whether it's a Google scraper or not. And then action is blocked. So we know that the AWS WAF layer has blocked the Googlebot. We've narrowed it down by application subsystem to AWS now WAF mock. We've set the severities to info, because those are the levels that the log come through as. And we've said if this happens once within 10 minutes, this is basically the same as it just happens once. So you don't really have to do that, but it's up to you. And alternatively, you can even set this to notify immediately if you wanted to as well, which is a very powerful option if you wanted to do that. But that's kind of up to you. Now you've done that, you can go down here. We've set the notification config. So a separate alarm for every single URI that gets blocked. So if Googlebot has hit different pages and then been blocked, that may give us some insight into what drove AWS WAF to block it. We can also see that we have outgoing webhooks. So bot unblock endpoint is an API gateway endpoint that will remove or add an exemption, if you like, for this particular user agent. So this is actually downstream automation to fix it. And it sends an email to infosec@coralogix.com. This is really powerful because what it means is that essentially these kinds of issues that appear where our security procedures impact our ability to get the job done, be it SEO, marketing, product, anything, and we automatically remediate it using the power of cloud-based computing and the outbound webhook functionality in Coralogix, which we'll talk about as part of this module as well. Outbound webhooks essentially allow you to integrate with any HTTP endpoint and with a JSON body or with any kind of body, and you can interpolate values from your alarm into that JSON. It's so powerful. So this is just a really nice example here of how to catch this issue and how to fix it. This is only one of many use cases that we're going to cover.